First of all, what is phishing? Phishing is actually a type of online scam using emails, messages, phone calls, or fake websites. Usually, scammers trick people into giving their sensitive info like bank details, OTPs, or even their monies. And common types of phishing is fake banking, investment, romance, job scams, or fake government aid. So why is phishing so harmful towards us? It is harmful because it can cause financial loss, emotional impact, organized crime, and even reduce our trust towards online banking and digital services, and this will affect our economy. To prevent ourselves from being a victim of phishing, never share OTPs, TACs, or PINs. Check links carefully. Use multi-factor authentication. Enable transaction alerts and daily limits for our bank. Keep evidence like screenshots if you are targeted. And lastly, educate our family members, especially older adults and children. If you are a victim of scams or want to report scams activity, immediately report to the authorities so immediate actions could be taken. To register an IP, you have to first identify what IP to protect, such as copyright, trademark, patent, and industrial design. And then you can proceed to visit the My IPO website to understand the requirements and access online filing services. And then it is important for you to do an IP search to check whether the software name that you want to register is already taken or whether similar inventions already exist. And then lastly, don't forget to file the applications online using the same online portal and upload the documents that is needed, such as copyright notification, trademark application, patent application, and industrial design. And tada! Your IP should be done. When it comes to privacy, what comes in your mind? Why is privacy so important for us? So as we know, personal information online includes our identity data, health records, financial transactions, browsing history, and even our location. Exposure to these can cause identity theft, financial loss, and reputational damage. Privacy protects dignity, autonomy, and control over personal information. Without privacy, constant monitoring can reduce trust and enable surveillance capitalism, where companies profit from profiling and even tracking. Now, do you understand why privacy is important? But don't worry, in Malaysia, Personal Data Protection Act 2010 PDPA regulates collection, processing, storage, use and disclosure of personal data. Sensitive data will need explicit consent. And then, individuals have rights to access, correct, or withdraw consents of their data. Now, what is surveillance? Surveillance is monitoring people or activities by government, organizations, or employers, like CCTV. There are many types of surveillance such as data surveillance, internet, video, satellite, mobile, and even ID cards. Examples of surveillance could be seen in government, corporations, and private spaces surveillance application. In my opinion, employers can monitor computer activity, emails, internet use, app usage, and productivity scores of employers. These can increase their productivity in their work. Examples of surveillance that they can use are CCTV, audio, and biometric systems, which can help to track safety and prevent workplace issues. As for the government surveillance, I think that the government has rights to monitor the country. For example, agency can monitor under laws like Communications and Multimedia Act 1998. For example, they can track the calls or SMS logs, ISP metadata, social media, and digital footprints. But you can also reduce surveillance by using encrypted messaging, use VPNs, update your devices, use strong passwords, and lastly, limit social media data sharing and disable unnecessary permissions like your location, camera, and microphones. What is computer reliability? Computer reliability is the ability of a system to perform its function over time. So now, why is it important? It is important because it builds confidence in computer systems, ensures valuable and accurate information, protects human safety and security, and lastly, improves efficiency and productivity in businesses. When can the computer system be unreliable? It can be unreliable when there is hardware malfunction, software defects, communication failures, or user errors, negligence, or misuse. For example, wrong data entry can lead to system failures or incorrect analysis, so be careful when trying to enter your data. Lastly, these are some comparisons of hardware and software between Android and Apple. So, what do you think? Which one is better? As you know, in our country, MySejahtera is very important. But have you ever wondered what are the important principles of ethics that is applied to it? Let's dig more into it. So the first principle is the principle of public. There are a few things that is mentioned under this principle. First is to protect public health and safety. This is to ensure accurate COVID-19 data and any errors can endanger lives. Second is safeguard privacy. Is to protect sensitive data using encryption and access control. And then transparency and consent. It is important for users to understand how their data is collected and used in the MySejahtera app. The second principle that is applied to MySejahtera is the principle of client and employers. So, first is best interest of clients. It delivers efficient, secure and reliable system for the government use. Second is avoid conflicts of interest. Do not misuse data or resources and disclose any conflicts. And finally, report ethical concerns. You have to speak up against unethical requests, even under pressure. Third is principle of product, quality and reliability. Test the software thoroughly, like unit, the integration, security, and stress test. Second, secure design. Use encryption, secure APIs, access control, and audit logs. And then, clear documentation. The app maintains complete records for long-term usability and collaboration. Last but not least is the principle of judgment. First is to avoid bias. Algorithm must follow public health guidelines, not personal or political influence. Second is professional competence. Accepts tasks only within expertise and seek help if needed. And lastly, ethical decisions under pressure. Balance urgency with secure, stable, and high-quality code.